Ali Nango.
Good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. The joy of the Ambazonian people them are the biggest problem we Cameroon face. The Ambazonian people, their success. The Ambazonian people them, their advancement, the way we move our liberation struggle forward. The progress we Ambazonia achieve, the progress we will create, these big steps them, we will move them forward. But the biggest headache for Cameroon, the biggest, as I talk of nightmares, let me say bad dreams for Cameroon. Your progress, it causes Cameroon frustration. The progress of the Ambazonian people then, it make Cameroon and all its networks of spoilers and compromised agents for the get sleepless nights. Before October 1, 2 weeks before October 1, Cameroon intention, it began to say, as Mr. Bia promised, as Diongote promised, as Lily Lafayette promised them, or Cala Belay promised them, as their military generals they promised them, say Ambazonian will celebrate Independence Day. Cameroon be put out a plan for make sure say they inflict a lot of pain and kill forces for put fear for the Ambazonian people in their heart and make Ambazonian may give up. Because the Ambazonian people, their Independence Day celebration, now they show the world, say Cameroon don't lose control of the territory. Cameroon don't want that. That's why they put in so much forces. They move forces from the northern regions of Cameroon where they fight Boko Haram. They move forces from the eastern region of Cameroon where they fight the insurgency for eastern Cameroon. They move all their national security forces and all their military. They pour on for Ambazonia 3 to 2 weeks before Ambazonia Independence Day. For make sure say Ambazonia not be able to celebrate that day. That's why they killed 10 Kobo and some of his forces. That's why they launched the attack for Bafut and killed a lot of those forces for Bafut. That's why they invade and take down General Aroke and some of his forces. All these things now would they be responsible for? The Cameroon military don't know the territory. The Cameroon BIRs, they don't know the territory. They rely on informants. They rely on spies. They rely on what they call and say black legs. They rely on spies. Now spies that they identify, now spies that they come within communities, now spies that they gather intelligence, now spies that they take those intelligence, pass them to the gendarmerie, to the Cameroon military intelligence, before the specialized forces, the B, they can carry out those operations. The Ambazonian people, they must understand how the world works and how during war and what they call as a counter-insurgency operation, how these things they work. Cameroon go, the biggest worry for Cameroon, now the Ambazonian Defense Forces. The biggest worry for all Cameroon recruited networks, even the one that for diaspora, now the Ambazonian Defense Forces, now the Ambazonian Governing Council. Cameroon no say, if you buy all the other one them, you don't catch all the other one them, put them for their pocket. So if you go after the small forces them, you scatter the small forces them, all the other small political leaders, where they don't catch them through their network of CPDM elites, through bribery and corruption. They don't catch them, put them for pocket. They know say the resistance will come to an end and Cameroon will get anything we want them. Once they take out 10 Kobo for Meme, take out General Aroke for the state of Boyo, they take out the forces for the state of Mezan, for Bali. The final plan where Cameroon, if one use them for cause the Ambazonian people them, for creativity that they call and say shock and awe. That means say for shock the Ambazonian people them, as they take out 10 Kobo for Meme, take out the forces for Bafut, take out General Aroke, the final target, it will be now the Supreme Commander of Ambazonian Defense Forces and the top leadership of Ambazonian Defense Forces for their central command, General Efang, and the top commanders. That plan, the Ambazonian Defense Forces Central Intelligence and the Central Command, they will already pick up the plan for how the Cameroon military, the Cameroon Special Forces, they beat them. Those two spies, where they publicly execute them. Now they spies them for use them, for finish this plan. So that just a day or two before Ambazonian Independence Day, they would take out the operation for take out General Efan. It will already be planned. Unfortunately for the Cameroon government, while intelligence forces, they don't pick up Cameroon in intel and pick up and arrest those spies in advance, 1 month in advance. They be one shock you, they be one disrupt your independence, they be one frustrate you, they be one make you give up. I want to make you understand. Our country be at war. For all wars, now spies that they gather intelligence before missions to be conducted. We need to understand these things. Without spies, paid agents, and collaborators, now spies, they point the houses, soldiers, they house them to the colonial military. Most of the homes in Cameroon, the born. In fact, yesterday, I began a an hour meeting with the top international organization where they investigate all these kind of things. We don't make up for them our position, our policies, and lay down laws them, and how our forces that they do things, and the policies that they follow up. So, but the Ambazonian people need to understand. Most of the houses, them way, La République, the bonham for the territory. Now, spies, they point those houses for the military for bonham. I want to make you understand. For the Cameroon military, for can enter for some place, burn house them. Now, spies, they point those houses. We need to understand the game. We need to understand the danger of spies. For your life, for our houses, for our community, for the security of our children, and the security of our forces. We need to understand why the Ambazonian Governing Council rolled out the code of law and the code of justice with the forces that will follow on through a military tribunal for Ambazonia. When they catch a person, you be innocent until they prove you guilty. According to our code of law and code of justice, a person be innocent until they prove you guilty. And the process that we are forced to follow. It be based on facts and irrefutable evidence with proper investigation. We need to do things anyhow. But all we need to understand the danger with the liberation, we face them because of spies. The danger with the liberation, we face them because of collaborators, because of Langa throat. All spies, they pay them a lot of money for do this dirty work. Most of the forces, they will La République, they kill them on the ground. And they come to the invader. Now spies, Cameroon, they use them for get that intelligence and for know when to strike. And the first point that I need to know. Now, we don't thwart that plan. We catch the spies them. And the law of the land, it will be fulfilled. And the first thing I need to know. The law of the land. Any spy, any collaborator, where they arrest you, they catch you, you go follow the due process. And the laws of the land, they will take charge of you from that moment on. The laws of the liberation. You go face the consequences based on your crime and based on the laid down laws. All right? Spies. They be the most dangerous people then. Where if care not be taken, not them. They cost the lives of our picking them, the lives for born our houses, and for key soldier them. So we not take them very seriously. But wait till all we need for no say. As we succeed, for not be carried away and not being distracted. Wait till don't save some of the forces that did not kill them. Wait till don't save Cameroon for be unable for take down General Effa. Wait till don't make them even paid agents within Ambazonian liberation struggle. As we talk now, Ambazonians then, they call for the killing of General Effa. Members of Ayokabe EIG, they call for the killing of General Effa. The creators of chaos, every time you did make progress, every time you did succeed, the noise makers, the one can distract you. The empty heads, the one can distract you. The one that they collect money from La République du Cameroun on a monthly basis for Facebook and YouTube, for they distract the Ambazonian people then. The one can distract you. Your progress, that they are poison. When I don't see how, since we are Independence Day, since we are big victory then, since we are successes, since the lessons we don't teach Cameroon, say we don't take over the land, and now the people that be in charge, now the forces that be the authority, when I don't see the internal spoilers, the noisemakers, where they not offer we not anything for October 1. Wait till these noisemakers, the organizer for October 1. We not need to go ask them. They tell when I say they get forces on the ground. Some even tell when I say they get, what they call and say dark forces. When I say they are dark forces for October 1, the one where you get big head and big mouth, like Issa Chiroma. Wait till he show now for Independence Day. Wait till he show now for October 1. When I don't succeed, ground zero don't succeed. Now the same compromised, corrupt agents today that they can make the loudest noise. Now for distract you and cause you, make you go back to those same places where you be there before, for feel discouraged, for feel frustrated, for feel angered. Not leave and be distract you. Shame the devil. Distance yourself from the creators of chaos. They need to take you anywhere. They need to speak for your well-being. They need to speak for your progress. They need to speak for your happiness. The creators of chaos, your happiness, your progress, now they are poison. That's why they be very desperate. That's why they be so frustrated. So you make progress. We'll get really good news over now. The leader don't promise the Ambazonian people. Say the Ambazonian Governing Council, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, they don't promise the Ambazonian people. Say a focus and for unite all the nationalist forces on the ground. Now for strengthen the security of these forces and protect all the generals. With that, he make an appeal. He explain the vision. The only movement we get a clear roadmap for deliver independence to the Ambazonian people. come to the Ambazonian people and the forces, he addressed them. Over the years, the Ambazonia Governing Council done the work diligently with the forces of General Aruke, the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces of General Aruke. Over the years, they don't do work diligently. Finally, those forces of General Aruke, through the work they don't finally sign a memorandum of understanding. Make I read the message we come up for the leader office for one. Really good news for Ground Zero. Office of the President of Ambazonia Governing Council. The leader talks after 7 years of negotiations, the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces today, we began yesterday, said they don't sign a memorandum of understanding for accept. Say going forward, then they go operate under the political and war leadership of the Ambazonia Governing Council under Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. Said they will collaborate with the Ambazonia Defense Forces as a separate group, as a separate defense structure. They will maintain their identity. They will mobilize resources, and they will collaborate and work with all other forces. Excuse me. Following this understanding, the Ambazonia Governing Council, it will factor in the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces into all a policy, into all a budgeting, and into all a planning. And the leader also talks the forces of the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces, based on that memorandum of understanding, they don't talk saying that the Ambazonia Governing Council, it will represent the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces in case of negotiation. And they don't send a representative we go to Shidon inside the Ambazonia Governing Council for represent the forces of the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces. So, since yesterday, we've been on number 7 day for the month of October 2022. The work we don't ask the leader for unite all the nationalist forces, we don't achieve one big step. By the Ambazonia Governing Council for successfully sign a memorandum of understanding with the forces of British Southern Cameroons. So the forces of British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces, from going forward, they will work now under the political and the war leadership of the Ambazonia Governing Council. The forces of British Southern Cameroon, they get a representative who go to Shidon for the Ambazonia Governing Council, and they don't talk say in case of negotiation. Now Ambazonia Governing Council, it will represent the forces of British Southern Cameroons. They will collaborate with the ADF, they will work with the ADF, they will maintain their identity, but they will come under the political structure and our central command. All right? And the first thing that the leader talks say, as we move forward with defiance, with power, with discipline, and for make ourselves make we be strong, for make the core forces, the big forces, they may become stronger. It talks about our goal, and for make sure say we establish control. And as the leader don't talk about, by October 1, 2024, 1 year from now, the goal of the Ambazonia Governing Council now for free 2 states. The Hague of Sea, it don't lay out a new vision for the Ambazonian people then. See, as we unite nationalist forces for stabilize the ground, the goal, now say within 1 year, the Ambazonia Governing Council, through a strategic vision on the ground and the strategy they don't lay out for the war strategy, the Hague of Sea, it want to liberate 2 states within the next 1 year. It talks, they say, it want to make Ambazonia, they get total control, and they call on all Ambazonians collectively for support the liberation task for our collective freedom. Then today, the leader don't lay out, it talks say, happy Sunday, Ambazonians. It talks say the pathway forward. It talks say after 7 years, it talks about 7 years, when you compare it with other liberation struggle, we don't achieve a lot in 7 years. It talks a history. As we be good students, history fi help we for avoid the mistakes we make some liberation struggle, they stay and they last for too long. After 7 years, we don't achieve the following things. Number one, establish core Ambazonian forces. That means after 7 years, the forces, the nationalist forces, they be very strong when they defend the liberation. The Ambazonian forces, they don't show power, they don't secure territories, they don't dismantle one of the most important things where they give Cameroon legitimacy. And that one, now, their Cameroon, the ability for claim ownership, and Cameroon for talk say, na ye fit only use the monopoly of legal force. Number two, international relations. The Ambazonian people then, international relations as interactions of. It talks international relations, now not be now only something where, not only Cameroon, it be the only people then, where they discuss and talk to the international community. What we don't achieve in terms of diplomacy, it be irreversible. And Ambazonia, through the strategy, then we don't combine them. It don't make we don't become an international player. We shape and change the way we policies and actions that will be taken in the international community. The leader conclude this one for talk say, Ambazonia now an international actor. Number three, it don't become a dust. And their actions, they don't be humiliated. Cameroon, they don't be now na people that they do now na hit and run. They hit and then they run, they go hide for Amoka, and then they use na propaganda for hide for inside the Amoka. It talks say it no go ever be again the same where Cameroon it go acquire, it go get legitimacy through elections, or anything we go guarantee Cameroon people there, or anything where Cameroon they talk say now they guarantee safety of the population, security of the population, and the well-being of the Ambazonian people there. Cameroon now a presence for Ambazonia, now people they the only day they now for born villages and for commit and for key people there. Number four, the leader talks say the Ambazonian people there, they don't embrace their nationalism through our flag, our anthem, ghost town, and where they don't accept who will be as Ambazonians and not Cameroonese. It talks in this one, now a big step we don't achieve them. It talks even the enablers, even the traitors, even the collaborators, it talks for their own quiet moment, they still find way for project, for accept, say they be Ambazonian, but they don't know how for come for public can talk. It talks all diplomats for Yaoundé, they know say Ambazonia, na Ambazonia, Cameroon, na Cameroon. It talks say we don't need anymore for any person for good she don't begin to make long lectures for tell Ambazonia their long history and who will be. We don't need any more history lessons for tell we about who will be as Ambazonians. the leader ask and say, how will we take all these gains that we don't make for push forward and for give our people them the freedom they want? It talks say the liberation, the resistance, it be active and it be alive for all the 13 states. Now at the time we'll get for mobilize enough money, enough resources for secure, for get total control of the territory for at least 2 states. It talks say the Ambazonian people then and their defense forces, they get the capacity, they get the capability, and they get what it take for dismantle all Cameroon, their military and occupation infrastructure, and for establish Ambazonia their supremacy. It talks say for make sure say we gain 2 states who don't be fully liberated. It will say from there we go roll ahead, we go move ahead, like as knife. When you take knife, you put them inside butter. And so smoothly, we move ahead and conquer, acquire, and take over other states. The leader don't talk, say, they say, once we be successful for liberate these 2 states, them, the Ambazonian people, them, they will come together and they will set up a transition government where we will start the process for create a constitution and for create the electoral, the laws then for elections. The leader talks say, he go want make all we will do this thing together. But make people they know say the Ambazonia Governing Council, they get the power, they get the capability for do them alone if others they not be ready for focus on the liberation. So it talks say this one, it call on all Ambazonians make the work together around this vision, and this one it will help with for end Cameroon their pain on the Ambazonian people them, free our political prisoners and bring back all our people them where they did for refugee camps and they did on exile. Now the leader a message this. I want to conclude this short outing by telling all Ambazonians, we na focus. The more we na the win, now the more the creators of chaos they go come for twist on head. The more we na the win, the more we make progress. Now the more Cameroon it go activate a creators of chaos for make una not be focused. Focus on the vision where the leader don't lay on. Focus on which the make we achieve progress. We na continue for mobilize for the liberation tax. We na go see what the liberation tax it go take una. We na go see what it go do for una. We na continue for mobilize for the liberation tax. Encourage all your family members. Pay your own liberation tax and encourage all your family members when they pay their liberation tax. If people will not get focus, they not go anywhere. If people will not get a plan, they need to go anywhere. If people will not get a strategy, they need to go anywhere. As they talk for the big book, and today it happened for being a Sunday. Without a vision, the people they will perish. In a liberation struggle, when the people do not rally and focus on a credible, visionary, pragmatic, and hardworking leadership, the liberation struggle it go long. You know what make this liberation struggle long? The creators of chaos now for derail you. Leadership now for liberate you. Choose carefully who you listen to. You listen to people that intoxicate your mind and make you feel frustrated, take you up, take you down, take you sideways, take you underground, take you north, take you east, or now for focus on the direction where they produce, where they give you the results and the liberation we want. Una follow man where no road. 7 years of education, it don't be enough. When I know who be who, October 1 don't come. Any person will not be show you what he do and for you for October 1. Not listen for you. Any man will not be help you for celebrate October 1 and project ground zero. When I stop for listen for spoilers, when I stop for listen for compromised Cameroon agents, when I stop for listen for creators of chaos. Any person with the call for the killing of your forces, it will make you fail. Any person with the call, mobilize, raise money, make they kill their forces. Now because it will hand you back for Cameroon. When I need for know who they fight for una and who want make una remain under occupation and under pain and under slavery. That choice now you get for maker. Our goal now for educate you. We don't prove for all now who will be which will stand for. The safety of our Pekindem, the life of our Pekindem, for end the suffer for our Mamidem. All we come up for family the way they don't over suffer because of Cameroon. Most of our people not still get water for drink since 1961 when Cameroon take one land. Most of our communities, they don't even get road. Most of our people, they don't even get schools for go to. Most of our people, they don't even get water for drink. They don't get electricity since Cameroon take one land. By the time this, for all, for rise, for rally, and for support, which you could take you to the promised land of freedom. When I get a happy Sunday, may God bless you now. And I take care.
Ali Nango.